This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
Yes, we have just as many wildfires on non-red flag days as we do on red flag days.
Well, in Nevada, we have to be fire aware every day, even when we're not under a red flag warning. Fire Watch tops Channel 2 News at 5 o'clock. Reno is known as a windy area, which certainly is not good news for fire season. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington.
And I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us. And with our vegetation drying out, fire is on a lot of people's minds right now. So we have Fire Watch team coverage for you tonight. Chief Meteorologist Mike Algers in the Weather Center with a look at if fire conditions will worsen in the days ahead.
But let's start with Angela Schilling, live at Windy Hill after talking with the Weather Service about how the Washoe Zephyr winds can play a role in fire danger. Angela, when is the best time to see these gusty winds around here?
Right now, anytime between about 3 to 6 o'clock, it usually is a little bit on the breezy side in our area. And our winds have picked up a little bit. My hair is kind of flying around, and it is high enough just to elevate the fire danger just a tad. You can count on the wind in Reno to be gusty almost on a daily basis, and first responders are not a fan of it.
Whatever the fire cause is on a windy day, we're off to the races because the wind will spread the fire so fast we may not be able to get around it.
Even on non-red flag days, our winds can gust over 20 miles per hour in the afternoon, almost like clockwork. Wind speed is all based on pressure and our temperature differences.
When you get cooler marine air coming into the California coast, that increases the temperature difference across the region, and that will increase the winds.
They're called Washoe Zephyr winds and got their name from the book Roughing It, written by Mark Twain. Ironically, Zephyr means gentle breeze.
You'll actually see the Zephyr approaching because the Truckee will develop a wind, and usually about 2 hours later, in many cases, the airport here will kick into the west wind.
A 20-degree difference in temperature between Lovelock and Truckee can cause wind gusts over 30 miles per hour in the late afternoon.
It is a prevalent thing in the summertime. We get it often, so red flags are usually reserved for especially higher fire danger days.
It's a time to be extra aware. Most of our wildfires are human-caused and occur in the late afternoon, which is also the same time our winds tend to pick up for a couple hours. Our relative humidity is the lowest and people are off work. Many, if not all, of the fires this year in the valley have occurred on non-red flag days.
I've lost count. I think we're at least over a dozen right now and probably well over 50 acres.
And next week will be the ideal setup to pick up on the Zephyr winds. The wind we saw yesterday, today, and tomorrow is actually due to a weak little system up to our north. Covering Fire Watch, Angela Schilling, Channel 2 News.
Yeah, good reminders, Angela. Thank you.